Hi everyone, so today I'll be trying out these two new sets that Diamond Press has brought to HSN for the September 17th craft day. If you're watching this video, that means they are available already. So it is the Nesting Words die kit and the Pattern Medley stencil and die kit. And I'm pairing these together because it sounds like this is sentiments like words, and then this one does background type things, so I think they'll go together really nicely for the tutorial. So Diamond Press did send these items free of charge from my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. So thank you for using those if you would like. So I'm going to pop these guys open. You know, with YouTube and HSN, perhaps the link, the product link or affiliate link is right in the, like, embedded in the video, possibly down here where it says like show more under the title. Just a couple ways to get there. Yeah, okay, so we have this guy, look at this large, you know, slimline die. Oh, this is very interesting. Okay, so let's check these guys out. So let me open this one up. This is the Nesting Words, of course, and they have tons of layers. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. So, I mean, you can layer them up just like that, so it's a ton of layers. You can maybe skip, like, maybe this one and this one, or maybe just this one and this one, or just the words themselves, right? So lots of ways to layer those up. That's really fun. Wow. So, yeah, so you have the word, and then you have 4 more layers after that. And there are 2 sets in here. Well, it's 1 set, but you know what I'm saying, 2 carriers worth there. It does come with, of course, your standard issued items that are some supplies, which are micro dots. They're clear now, so they're a little bit different than the ones that they had included previously. And it comes with instruction and an applicator, and it comes with your marquee cutting folder if you have the marquee system. If you do not have the marquee system, don't worry. You can run these through any machine that cuts the metal dies. And I get that question like every day, guys, so I always like to repeat it. And if you're new here, hopefully that's some good info for you, and if you've been around, then you know I repeat that very often. But just this morning I responded to that same question in the comments. So we have the Nesting Words. Look how cute. I love the colors they use for this. This is really adorable. So miss you, and then it has, you know, the 4 different layers behind it. Love you lots, take care, keep smiling, hi friend, you're amazing, love life. So just lots of sweet everyday kind of sentiments. As far as the sizing, I mean, you can see that's my hand there. Let's see if I can get you, like, take care. The largest one is like 4 3/4 inch, maybe a little bit bigger than that. And the height of that is about 3.5 inches. And the words themselves are like 3.5 by 2 3/4 inch deep. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea. This one's about 5 inches long and on the outside, and about 2.5, a little bit bigger than 2.5 inches wide. So you can kind of imagine the sizing on that. So they're really, really nice size. I love die sets. Love it. You know, that's my thing. Let's see. And this one is the Pattern Medley stencil and die kit. So I've been curious to check this one out. Again, it will come with your standard items. And we'll look at the inspo. So this one has slimline because of the slimline die that you saw in the back there. So it comes with the applicator, your slimline sheets, the instructions, and then the marquee folder that's also slimline. Nice big cutting folder. Let's look at the inspo and then we'll see what's going on here, because it looks like you're going to stencil the die cuts, right? Because, I mean, that's what we have. We have stencils and dies. So let's check it out. Die cut slimline background shape. So it's saying to go ahead and cut it first, and then use a stencil over it. So this one's very simple. It has the 1 stencil, it looks like. So really cool kind of diamond pattern, and then you can stencil that in. Gorgeous. These other 2 are A2 size, so I'll measure this just to give you the actual size of it. If it's like a topper or a matte layer or however, right? But it's A2. Background, it says to go ahead and cut it first, and then you are going to stencil it. Oh, this one has 3 layers. Yeah, so, you know, start with stencil 1, which is the stems or the branches. Stencil 2 is the leaves, and stencil 3 would be the little birds. Oh my gosh, you guys, that is so cool. Really innovative. I don't know that I've ever seen anything like this. Very cool for the background. So this one does like a little set of flowers, super cute. And then the first stencil, again, you go ahead and run it through, die cut that. The first stencil is going to do some flowers. The second one's going to do another batch of flowers, and then the third one will do the centers. You guys, that is very, very cute. Oh my gosh, so these are the dies and stencils themselves. And so this one, I'm going to give you the measurement of what it's actually cutting It looks like it's 3.5, so I'm going to say by 8.5, and that means it tops off your standard slimline, in my opinion, is 8.5 by 3.5. I say my opinion because some people do bigger ones, right? So for me, it's basically just, you know, cutting your A2 size paper at 7 inches and scoring it. This one's going to do 5.25, which is what I was wondering, by 4. Yep, by 4. So this is going to be kind of more of a matte layer on top of your A2. And then this guy is about the same size as you can see, maybe, yeah, with the edges, maybe a little shy. Super cool. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's, I think it's going to be really quick, actually. Oh, let me see the stencils. Sorry guys. Did not show you the stencils. So we're just going to die cut some layers for our words, and then I'm going to pop it on top of one of these guys. I think for today it's going to be this one. And then I'll find one of these guys that kind of works with it because, you know, that's the whole point of what we're doing today. Maybe Hi Friend. Very cute. But let's check these guys out. So again, their stencils are really high quality. I love the plastic of this. Nice thickness, and of course it's plastic. It's going to work for you over and over and over. And then we have our little birdies. Oh my gosh. And then the background one for this large guy. Okay, I will be right back. Yeah, I was looking at my words. I'm like, oh, you're amazing. Hi, friend. I mean, these both work really well. Okay, I'm going to go with Hi, friend, like we had talked about. I just chose some scraps of paper, and I guess that'll also let me know if this is going to be what I do. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so what I did was I grabbed some paper, and I had this purple and like this blue, and I thought that's cute. Then I saw this one, and I thought, oh, why not? It has a little pattern that has like the same tones of colors in there. And then to the background, some dark purple, and then the actual lettering in just white. So I just kind of grabbed things and did it that way. So let's get this stack. Again, you don't have to use all 4 layers, whatever you like. I'm going to run this one through this, and this next one through this, and the next one through this, and then the next one through the pattern paper, and then the very last one through that dark purple paper. Okay, and I will be right back. That was really fun, just kind of rolling those through and just progressively larger and larger and larger. Okay, so that is the largest one. Sorry, I have a lot going on here. Just turn them over so I can stick these down. So let's just glue these guys together. Okay. So we're just going to put this one on top of this one. And just keep going from there. So again, I mean, if you wanted that, let me show you. Well, I guess once I start stacking, it's going to be harder and harder to see, but, oh, it's so cute. You know what I'm saying? If you want a really big layer, right? Or however you want to play those up. Cute. But we're going to do all of them today so we can get a good look at that. And again, it could be every other one. Let's get this guy. Your offset, I suppose. Background, shadow layers. I know they have different names for different things, and I always say the wrong thing, but there you go. So that guy there, and then the next one, and then we have our little Hi Friend that we're gonna pop on top. How fun. And then when I do my background, of course, I'll grab colors that coordinate with what's going on here. I mean, you guys, how cute is that? Okay, so I'm going to put this one down first. Just so I can see everything. Doop, boop, boop. There we go. I suppose if you wanted to look, oh, it would be so fun to do like monochromatic, so it starts like with, you know, a yellow and deeper, 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 or however, or your pinks, your purples. Maybe black in the background. Make it look more like 3D. Really cute. I just chose a variety of colors that are kind of unexpected. Okay, I'm gonna hold that guy down. I'm gonna clean up and I'll be right back. Guys, look at that. Gorgeous. I mean, this, even for a scrapbook, you know, depending on the different sentiments, super cute. Okay, so we have our lettering here. What I'm going to do is grab some A2 size paper. We're going to cut it down for our slimline, and then some, you know, ink for our stenciling, applicator, all that good stuff, and I'll be right back. I grab some paper, and this is going to be very fun. I'm just looking at the colors on here, and look at that. So I think for my card base, I'm going to do this dark purple. You can definitely write in the inside with like a milky pen, or you can add a matte layer on the inside, or however. So for this one, on the 11-inch side, I'm going to cut 4 inches off this side because it just makes it easier. So I'm going to cut these 4 inches off because my paper's a little bit messed up on the very end there. So we have this 8.5 by 7 piece of paper, and we're going to score it at 3.5 inches. So at 3.5. Let's not cut it, we're going to score it. And then the background piece is just going to be cut by this. Now, you know, this is legit 8.5 by 3.5. Sorry, I'm going to take it off this. It might make an ugly sound, so let me take care of that over here. So I pop that off, and it's really stuck on there. I'm just going to leave that there for now because I don't want to pick it off. But I actually have 12-inch paper just because that's what I had in the color coordinated. But if you're using A2 size paper, I would run it along the 11-inch side just because it's on the very, very edge of 8.5. So if you have an 8.5 piece of paper and you put it on there, you might miss it. It might move on you. So I always give myself a little extra anyway. So I'm just going to cut this down. And I'm going to run that through, okay? And I will be right back. And you would do the same thing with all these. They're recommending to go ahead and die cut it first and then stencil over the die cut. So I'll be right back. Hey guys, I mean, bits are here. And this thing came out so clean. Look at that. Gorgeous. And I know that dark purple is going to show through really lovely. That's what I was going for. It's really cute. Like the embossed areas, like you can see there's like a little embossing here and there. Very cute. I was going to say you can probably stitch this if you wanted to. Very close stitches, but it'd be very pretty. Okay, so let me grab something. Of course, I can use my grip mats. I don't want to tease you guys about the grip mats. Hopefully they come back in stock very soon. The die and press ones, they are great. So we're going to take this guy, and I'm just popping it on here. Again, it cut exactly 8.5 by 3.5, and I'm just looking at kind of where it's at, what the edge might look like. You're leaving like a 1/16 of an inch all around here, and I'm going to tape that down. The sorriest little piece of tape, hold on. Sad, sad little piece of tape there. But I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to use like a blue to bring that blue back. And I don't want it to be too super dark, so maybe this sky blue. Just something that's a whisper of blue. Having said that, this might have some color on it still, so let me, it's okay. Alright. And I still always just hold my stencil, even if I use the grip mat. I don't know, I'm just used to doing that. And I'm applying this in a way that's dark and light, and I don't really want it to be all one value. Well, I guess it's one value because they're all blue, but like one depth of that color, you know? So I apply it kind of in a fun way. Maybe a little deeper there, a little less here, maybe a little deeper over here. And of course you can always peek and see what it's looking like. This is such a smart idea. Oh my gosh. Really, really cool. So you would do the same thing with all the designs. Just put that on there. And then follow your stencils. This could have been glitter paste, you know. It doesn't have to be ink. That's really pretty. Look at that. Lovely. Okay. I'm going to clean up and I'll be right back. This is absolutely beautiful. What a smart, I love this. I love these design options. I think that's really pretty. So I'm going to glue that down. And I went ahead and put dimensions on the back of this while I took my little break to rinse off my stencils. But for now, let's go ahead and get this guy going. So I'm just going to put glue always at the very edges. You do have room for that. And then in between as much as I can. So I will be right back, right? So always along the edge. Right, and then as much as I can in between our little areas. Right. And this guy is definitely going to matte layer like the whole thing, so you're just going to put it on top of your card. Well, at least for me, because again, I like 8.5 by 3.5. So pretty. I love these colors. Okay, I'm going to hold that down and I'll be back. Okay, guys. Oh my goodness. I mean, you know, this kind of thing, right? You can put it a little bit sideways, even right here. That'd be very cute. I'm always prone to, I was gonna say, putting it this way. I mean, you can go here. That's kind of cute. That's something different. All right, I can't do it. I gotta go right here. All right, let's see here. And I'm just eyeballing it. I'm kind of looking at this, how much we have on either side. It is, you know, a little shape. It's kind of fun like that, so I think that looks good. I'm just going to turn this over and give it a squish from the back. Just to get our words on there. But look at that. Just gorgeous. Really, really innovative design on that stencil with the background dies. I love the different layers on this. How cute. And again, I mean, if you just want these first two layers, I mean, you can kind of have an idea what that would look like. Maybe every other layer. I mean, there's so many ways to play with this. Really, really great. Shakers. There's lots of things, guys. So anyhow, thanks for watching. Thanks so much, Diane Press, for sending these items for review. If you're just coming up, I'll have the links in the description box again, maybe embedded here in the video or on the side over here. And I will see you all at the next one. Bye now.